All right, you know what? If you're someone who is new, maybe you're just getting started here, I'm not sure if anybody actually took the time to show you how do you actually create a landing page, right? And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to cover this just in case, because I know there's a lot of people who are just getting started. Maybe you have never created your own landing page out there by yourself before, and the process is actually really, really simple, believe it or not. You don't have to be a technical geek, to do this kind of stuff. You can do this without any HTML knowledge, without any coding or design, skills or anything like that. Listen, I don't even know how to code a web page. I don't know how to design stuff, but I can create an awesome looking landing pages anytime I want for any offer I want. Okay, so what I figured what we'll do is, as you're learning about all these different strategies and psychological triggers and targeting and, and how to do this all, that would increase and really position you and allow you to create, high opt-in rate, right, as you're driving traffic. That stuff is important, but of course, you need to know how to create a landing page so that you can drive traffic there, right? So there's different ways you can go about creating a landing page. Well, first of all, if you know how to do it yourself, of course, you can do it yourself, all right? If you would like to hire somebody to do it for you, okay, you can go to, let me just kind of give you a couple, three recommended sites that are pretty popular out there, all right, that you can go check out. And one of them is Odesk. So if you just go to odesk.com, okay, you can hire pretty much any talent over here, right? You can hire web designers. Let's say if you go to Odesk, you go hire freelancers, just create an account, sign up. Listen, you can hire, web design, okay? Just put a keyword here, web design, and there's a lot of people here, my friend. There is a lot of people, okay? There's a lot of folks. There's 5 pages of just web designers. Okay, I guess that's a score. But look at that, 107,920 freelancers waiting for your business. Okay, is that cool? If you want to create the web page, if you want to code a web page, you can go here. You can hire somebody. Now, I'll give you a tip though, because I do work with people from Odesk. I actually personally do hire people off of Odesk myself for different projects if I need it. Is that, look, if you're going to hire somebody, okay, you can either be cheap and get cheap results, right, or you can spend some extra money, right, and get somebody who's really, really good, and that will create high, perceived value, or stuff that would have a high perceived value for you when it comes to your business, when it comes to your stuff, right? Landing pages, projects. You can hire pretty much anybody you want to hire. But if you're going to hire somebody to do your web work, right, whether it's especially design work, right, I would actually spend a few extra bucks and hire somebody who is actually really, really good, except instead of just somebody who is just average, right, to save myself, $1 or $2 per hour. Okay, that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is if you're going to hire somebody, I would typically hire them, and I recommend that you hire them based on a per project rate. So instead of you paying them per hour, okay, you pay them per project completed. So that way you know exactly how much the project is going to cost you, and then if they drag out their time, you're not paying for their time, right? You're paying for a completed project. So that's what I'd recommend you do. So Odesk is one of the sites you can go to. Another one is pretty good. It's guru.com. Okay, just go guru.com. Same kind of stuff, right? You just search for a keyword, that you need. You can find somebody to code your website, to design pretty much anything you want, okay? You can go to Elance as well. Elance is pretty cool too. They have, look at that, 163,000 designers. That's crazy. 245 writers. Like if you want somebody to write your articles for you or something like that, right? If you want somebody to actually market your stuff for you, 52,000 marketers, mobile developers, 27,000 programmers, 221,000. So there is enough talent, my friend. Listen, you just focus on what you're good at. You just focus on learning the strategies. You just focus on improving the the optimizing your stuff and getting your business to the next level. Okay, you're the idea guy behind your business. Okay, and all this technical stuff, just let somebody else handle it for you. Okay, that's another way of doing it. A third way of doing it is you can actually use tools. Okay, you can use a tool like excuse me, like the ELPP, which if you got this as one of the bonuses when you purchased Internet Traffic Formula, then it's available for you. Okay. You can use this tool. The cool thing about ELPP is it allows you to actually host your landing page on your hosting account. Okay, your domain, your hosting account, so that you don't depend on anybody else. You're not sharing it with anybody else, and you can create some pretty cool looking landing pages there. Okay, I'm going to walk you through how to use each one of these in the coming videos. Another pretty cool one that's pretty popular too is leadpages.net. Now this service is paid, and I believe it's, I don't even know how much it is, like 47 or 67 bucks a month or something like that to get this. If you want to use that, that's pretty good too. Another one, I use this one as well myself. It's called Megaphone. Okay, megaphoneapp.com. I'm actually gonna post links below the video when I talk about those. That's a pretty good one too. And then another one that you can use that I also personally use is Kajabi. Now Kajabi is more than just a landing page creator. It's the entire platform builder. So it's got the portals. You can build launch funnels with this. You can do a whole lot more than just create landing pages. So you may or may not need Kajabi, but either lead pages, ELPP, lead pages, or Megaphone, between these three, you're going to be well taken care of. All right. Now, before I start showing you how to use each one of these tools, and yes, I'm going to actually walk you through and show you how to use each one of those. So again, I told you there's going to be no room for confusion for you, right? I want to take this to the level to like nobody else would take it to. I really want to break this down for you. And I think, if you're someone who needs that special attention, I think you will appreciate the fact that I will really keep it simple for you, so that I'm not going to leave you hanging with anything. Okay, and same thing when it comes to traffic. Same thing when it comes to conversion mastery. When we get to that, by the end of the course, this is the type of coaching that you can expect from me, my friend. And I hope that you appreciate that. Let me know, if there was comments, somewhere on this page, or if there is a way for you to communicate with me. Let me know. I would actually like to get some feedback from you on what you think about this style of my coaching. All right. So, but before we can create our cool-looking landing pages, you know what we need to discuss? Let's address this thing called autoresponders and web forms. Okay, because when somebody goes to your landing page, they will need to opt in, right? And when they opt in, well, that opt-in needs to go to somewhere. And so it's going to go to an autoresponder. So I'm going to show you how to set up an autoresponder, okay? How to create a list, and how to create web forms, so that later on we can link them to the to our landing pages that we're going to be creating. Okay, with that being said, all right, that's pretty much it for this video. Just kind of give you a brief overview of what's out there when it comes to creating landing pages. And then starting with next video, let's go ahead and dive into autoresponders, and then we're going to go through different tools, creating some of them landing pages together. We'll see you in the next video.